my first thought was, oh my God, like, I'm on this plane. This is so big, so revolutionary. No other airline has ever done this before, so this is really the coolest thing in the whole wide world. My dad is one of the people that works with the diversity, equity, and inclusion team here at Alaska Airlines, and so they asked those that had children that wanted to be on the plane to submit some things, and here I am. I'm so excited. These images, yes, it's us, but it's also every other Black child in America. And that's kind of the point of why the images are kind of vague. It's everybody.
I think that if this had not come to fruition, I think that many people wouldn't have known that UNCF and Alaska have had a partnership for so long as well, for 15 years. And yeah, I think this just brings it all out and makes it really obvious. I don't know, if anyone saw this, how could you not know at that point? It's right there.
I always knew Alaska was a great company, was going to do the right thing, but I never dreamed we'd get to this point. It is absolutely gorgeous. The message it's sending out to our kids and to the world, and what it reflects on Alaska Airlines. I've always been so proud of this company, and they keep finding ways to make me prouder and prouder.
When you see this airplane and what it represents, it's absolutely amazing. And so it kind of gives you a little bit of goosebumps about what we're doing for the future generation. And so this is just an airplane that really represents that partnership that we've had with them for quite a long time, and continued partnership going forward as well.
I've been with Alaska Airlines since June 17th of 1991, and to work for a company that has this prestigious aircraft that I'm standing in front of today, what an honor. I can proudly say today, I'm very much proud to be an Alaska Airlines flight attendant. We've donated to the UNCF, which is the organization to help prosper young minorities, Black children, in their education so they can strive in their communities and give back to their communities. We're the only airline with such a beautiful aircraft. As always at Alaska Airlines, we're the first to strive to the top.
I think they're making a statement across the world. This plane is going to be a big attention getter, as you can see.
We knew when we first started off that there was one quote that we were going to do. Ended up being two, so there's one on each side. Originally, it was just working with the Dr. King quote, so I was trying to use some civil rights era inspiration going into it, and that led to the overall style that we sort of finalized on. It's an incredible feeling. I'm not even sure what it means yet, and I don't think I'm going to fully grasp it or understand it until I see it in the sky, and I see it at airports. Seeing a plane that is, one, painted black, but also has black faces painted on it, is something that's crazy. It's striking. It looks totally different than every other plane you see on the tarmac, so I think it's going to be a really unique thing to see.
A lot of people ask me the story of this journey, how we got here with this airplane. Well, we unleashed the creativity of our people, our employees, and our wonderful marketing team that's here, and we said, go create something that will always be a symbol of our commitment and what we're all about at Alaska and our values that will be with us for at least 10 years. And this is what they came up with. Isn't it pretty incredible?
We want to increase the sense of belonging at Alaska Airlines. We want to increase representation. And we also want to be leaders in the community. We are serious about this commitment, and this aircraft is a representation. This, what I call, is a flying billboard of hope.
I actually had tears flowing from my eyes just from seeing what we have accomplished, where we're headed. Like I said, we're not there yet, but just seeing the commitment that we've made, the public statement, I mean, it is so moving. I can't tell you how big it is to go from 2D to 3D.
Oftentimes people are afraid to do what I call rock the boat. There's one foot in and there's one foot out, but they don't want to put both feet in. They say, we want to do this, we don't know how, or we want to do this, but this is not a but. This is, we want to do this, and we did it, and now we're moving forward, and that is so commendable.
Yes.
Alaska is now leaders in the industry for doing something like this, and it will spark so much change. It will change the narrative, and we will start to see ourselves reflected so much more.
That is what HBCUs do. They create opportunity. They give us a chance to shine. They're a place where young people of color and anybody will go and they'll be nurtured and they'll take their next step into our country. And they're better citizens, they're better neighbors, and they are going to change the trajectory of where we're going. this is why we say a mind is a terrible thing to waste. We have 7 million miles that we can give to kids, and we're going to be having 1 million miles a year for 10 years.
This plane for me represents hope, and it represents inspiration. And it reminded me of how important representation really is, and how important it is to be able to see yourself in something bigger, and to see people that look like you, and to see yourself being more than maybe what you thought you could be.
We hope that all the Black children who see this plane can see themselves on it as well, and in that way, it's not just 14 of us on this plane, it's millions.
Now, who wants to go on a spin on this beautiful airplane?
I want to kind of highlight, we have some special guests on board. So first of all, we have Jim Wiley. So Jim Wiley, 25 years retired airline captain here at Alaska, but he was the first Black pilot we hired here at Alaska Airlines. So awesome. Bring him out of retirement and gonna have a fun run with us and fly with us, of course. So.